for 3 rounds in the featherweight division. Please welcome first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Dexter Valley Tudo, Randy Francis.
Yeah, I run into this team quite a bit down in Rhode Island. You know, they make the rounds, get their fighters on the cards.
Randy's looking good, man. He's looking in shape.
And now, please welcome, fighting out of the red corner, representing Trifecta MMA, this is the Hitman, Brett Layton!
I'm not saying this because Randy's an older opponent, but Randy has been in multiple cages in multiple areas. In terms of calmness and experience and being there, I'd say he probably is going to have the edge there for sure, just based upon the record. I bet you'll see him close to 20 fights, just under 20 fights maybe, before he'd make his pro debut.
Yeah, I kind of felt like I was going to try and make that a similar path.
Yeah, that transition.
You know, no rush to get to the pros.
And I don't know this kid. I'm not, you know, taking anything away from him. I'm just saying based upon the knowledge I have and seeing what he has done. And he can take a beating. Brett seems to be ready too, though. He looks focused. He looks to be in shape. Looks ready to go.
Now, Randy's coming in at 28. Brett is 24.
Got some youth to him.
They both got similar reach, and they came dead on in 145.
Randy Francis in black, Brett Layton in green, third man in the cage, Brian Minor.
Randy not afraid to get that jab out there in front, be first.
Dig for that underhook there. Yep, get yourself off the cage. Good job by Brett. Right here again, use his head right underneath Randy's chin. Push Randy's head towards the top of the cage. And you can still keep that underhook in that position. You can punch with the left hand because you're punching the top of your head. You know right where the kid's head is at. Randy just has to circle off here. Stay busy, keep using that good hand control, keep fighting those hands. He's grabbing his shorts, it looks like a little bit here. Nope, got his hand off.
We're trading punches in a phone booth today. That first minute of the first round, a lot of energy.
Brett's doing a good job here. Again, if he had better head position, he could get to the hips a little easier. Great job by Randy. Use those underhooks there. Dig for that underhook. Stay busy, knees.
Brett's definitely a little bit more skill at keeping that pressure against the cage.
He's doing a good job here. Keeping Randy's hips away, keeping him against the cage, burying good knees.
Brett racking up an awful lot of points on the judges with those 3 knees and now into a takedown.
Again, like we saw in the last fight, the one thing that's tough about when you go for a submission, you give up your limbs the opportunity to defend a takedown, and immediately when Randy went for that guillotine, Brett there finished the takedown. Brett's doing a great job. He's staying active, he's staying busy, seems to be in shape. He's got the midnight ride or whatever else you want to call it. Keeping the pressure. Great job by Randy here. Nice sweep. Hips up, hips up.
Both guys getting up. Brett's just going to maintain that pressure against the cage. Make Randy do all the work.
Randy wants to dig with that left hand, maybe dig for that underhook. He's got an overhook on this side. He needs to dig on the other side for an underhook.
I think when I visited Tapology earlier this week and took a look at what the predictions were, you know, a lot of people have Brett with a KO. I think I took Randy with a decision on this one. I think he has what it takes to go the 3 rounds.
Yep.
I'd like to see him
Brett does too. He looks like he's right there too. He's active. He looks hungry. Like I said, maybe just a couple things with technique and positioning of his head, and he's doing it now. He's keeping his head underneath. So that was a good first round. I give that to Brett for sure. He got a takedown. He had the most of the control against the cage. He was the aggressor. Randy seems no worse for the wear. Nope. Brett did a great job there. That's exactly a great way to control that first round, keep him against the cage. A lot of the fights seem to be staying right there, that dirty boxing position.
Brett showed an awful lot of aggression in that round. There is some question in my mind as to whether he can keep it up. If he can, he's got a heck of a future ahead of him.
Did a great job there.
Yeah. If you're the coaches in either of these guys' corners, what do you think the chances are? You're telling Brett, keep doing what you're doing, and over there in Randy's corner, probably telling him not let himself get stuck up against the cage.
Yeah, exactly. Move a little bit more. Move laterally a little bit more. Be a little more aggressive with the hands. Move laterally. Try and get yourself in there.
Back to the wrestling too. One thing, if you're controlling somebody's limbs, if you're hand fighting well and you're digging for underhooks, you're staying active, you're keeping good head position, it makes it difficult for you to get hit, and that also creates opportunities for you to circle off the cage.
Brian brings round 2 into action.
Both men right to the center and right to it. I think you see a heavy exchange to start immediately to that grappling again right against the cage.
Brett looks like he's about ready to explode.
He's got Randy chasing him a little bit.
Yeah, Randy just isn't, he's pumped that jab out a little bit, now walk straight in. Brett's doing very good, left to right motion, in and out.
Neither guy exercising too much head movement.
Right on that straight line. Yep, nice straight right by Randy. Randy comes from a tough gym too, as well as Brett does.
There you go.
Randy needs to sprawl here, get off the cage.
Almost an ninja choke in place.
Good scramble there.
Yeah, the experience comes with Randy where he isn't just throwing one punch. He's throwing multiple punches behind.
Punches and bunches. Same thing when you leave an exchange always. If you watch when he's leaving the exchanges, he's punching when he leaves. A lot of times people get caught with that looping punch, on the way out because they're not striking, so it's an open target and your chin's right there. I'm surprised Brett didn't let his hands go a little bit more and try to work back to the cage. He's doing a great job moving.
Yeah, I like what Randy's doing down low with the leg kicks.
Slow him down a little bit, beat the legs up.
Clearly knows it's working. He hasn't changed up the...
Good shot by Brett.
That was beautiful timing.
Great timing on the double. That's that wrestling. I think he was working towards that. Kept circling, baiting Randy to walk straight in, and the easiest way to get somebody in the takedown and lower the level, and right when they're coming in, drive straight through. Randy needs to work to get to the cage if he can. Work to his butt, get his back against the cage like it seems like he's doing. See him on his heels kind of pushing towards. And now with Brett having him against the cage, he wants to posture up and punch. Randy seems to maybe have
the legs up.
Cut his leg up, maybe an armbar or triangle. He's got an armbar, it seems. He's got the arm.
It's deep.
He's got the arm.
It's over.
Hey, great job.
Absolutely phenomenal performance by the man from Dexter Vale Tudo.
That's what
Randy Francis.
That's that calmness there. He's in a room of monsters, and not to take anything away from Brett, he did a great job, but Randy stayed calm, kept his composure. Great job there. I think Brett had his hands on the mat there, and Randy trapped one of his arms, and that's how quickly the fight can change. Great win for Randy.
Now that was an exciting fight, beginning to end.
Great job.
Always feels good to get a win at home. Let's see what's next.
Like I said, I've seen him since he was young in his MMA career, stepping into the gym for pretty much the first time. So what a great job, man. He's definitely progressed. Took some heavy punches, and he just kept his composure. Even in bad position, he did exactly as he was supposed to. He worked himself to the cage, started working up the cage. Brett postured up and kind of left the limb out. Randy trapped it, controlled it, and finished the fight. Great job. His very, very high level, great coach in Kirkor Papazian. Awesome black belt, and he has definitely been showing Randy some good stuff.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's good, man. He's very good.
Ladies and gentlemen,
very quiet, very good.
Kirkor's mustache is beaten out.
Number 2.
Kevin's for sure.
Without a doubt.
Via armbar, Randy Francis.
And congratulations to Randy Francis.
Great job, Randy.
That's fight number 14, so he goes to
Hey,
500.
Randy, that was a great
average.
fight. I know he was frustrating you in the beginning with his clinch work. I know you got some great grappling. You're training with Kirkor, Mike Dexter. Did you want to go to the ground and submit him, or was it more to stand up? What did you want to do?
So the plan was, sprawl and brawl, but I knew he had good wrestling, so I knew there was going to be a chance where I got taken down. So ideally, I was trying to work the guillotine, but he had really good guillotine defense. So when he took me down, I went for the triangle. I knew I wasn't going to get it, but that's like my favorite armbar setup, is to go for the triangle, then I switch to the armbar.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, we were all surprised because we thought you were going to try to finish that with a triangle, and then you went for the armbar, and obviously you tapped. So congratulations, awesome job to you and your team.
I just want to give a shout out to my team for kicking my ass every day of the week. My family for coming out. Mom, Dad, I see you. Amor Fati, Aumento Mori.
Congratulations. Mr. Randy Francis.